Hare Krishna. Did I get late today? The credit goes to His Grace Atmaram Prabhu. He had taken me to see the new place where our ISKCON temple is going to be. So I was with him. So when they started Bhagavatam, yes, when the Bhagavatam was being recited, so the sages, they invited Yamaraj, please come and sit in the audience so that nobody will die. So similarly, Atmaram was saying, late ho jayega na. I said, you are there, there is no problem. Late hoga to bhi chalega. But Prabhu somehow, Mataji was very shrewd enough. She said, yahan traffic hota hai, we avoided traffic and Kameshpuri Mataji, she brought us, and Atmaram also brought us in time and gave here. So thank you very much. Today we're going to be discussing Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.20. And today is our day. दिन कितने जल्दी जाते हैं ना? Very fast. Anyways. So we'll start with prayers. Om Ajnanatirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Nena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhobhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya So before I discuss today's shloka, I remembered the first day of my life in my Brahmachari ashram. Brahmachari ashram join हुआ था उसका पहला दिन. So on the very first day, it was said that His Holiness Bhakti Rasamrit Maharaj is going to come. Now my teacher is His Grace Radheshyam Prabhu. His teacher is Bhakti Rasamrit Maharaj. So the teacher is going to come. I was all excited. So Maharaj came, and that was my first Brahmachari class. So I said, no, अरे तो Brahmachari class का secret हम सबको बोल देंगे. Brahmachari class means extra Bhagavatam. Okay, that is what is called Brahmachari class. Brahmachari should do more hearing, right? So I remember still that day very prominently. So Maharaj had come to the class. He sat on the Vyasasana. He did wonderful kirtan, and he asked us a question. The same question I am going to ask all of you. Somehow Maharaj did not have drawing का facility, but अपने पास है तो why not use it? दिखाई दे रहा है सबको बोर्ड पे? Okay. मेरी हैंडराइटिंग उतनी खराब नहीं है ना. ड्राइंग खराब है ना. ड्राइंग किसी है? So the first person. पहले व्यक्ति है जिन्होंने ड्राइंग की प्रशंसा की. A devotee should be dash. What is this dash? That's the question. Okay. Don't start shooting. Please raise your hand and then shoot. जिनका confident हाथ ऊपर हुआ उनको नहीं allow करता. उनका आंसर पता है. और मुझे ये भी पता है. तो हम relax. Yes, Prabhu. Anybody? Yes.
Humble and calm.
Humble and calm. Choose your correct answer. Only one. Only one dash. Calm. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Compassionate. Okay. Shant, devotee, become compassionate. Yes, Prabhu. A devotee should be devoted. Varna kis prakar ka devotee. But as we rightly said, till the time you don't speak what is in my heart, but what Maharaj spoke, no marks. Thank you for good answers. Keep it coming. Yes. A devotee should be. A devotee should be. That's what Maharaj said. Right answer. वो पहले सुना था कहीं? What is before? How did you guess? Part of the Bhagavad Gita. पढ़ लिया. Devotee should be happy. Very good. So that is very important. This was the theme. A devotee should be happy. In fact, anybody who becomes a devotee, this is one of the expectations that they have. Look at the faces of normal people in this world. A devotee अलग होना चाहिए कि नहीं? You tell me. Different. एक बड़े भीड़ भाड़ में भी we should be easily able to identify who's a devotee. How? Because devotee is supposed to be happy. Happy है या नहीं पता नहीं, but supposed to be happy. That's when you identify a person is a devotee. Smiling, happy. आप लोग happy रहते. Yes, happy कैसे रहते हैं? I remember even tonight. Tonight अभी बोले today evening बोले क्योंकि night तो 11 बजे होता है यहाँ. So today evening we are very fortunate that we will be going for Harinam Sankirtan. So inviting everybody. In India this is not possible. What? Harinam Sankirtan. Harinam Sankirtan is possible not in night time. If I tell in India, प्रभु हम लोग 9-10 बजे हरिनाम कर रहे हैं, तो उसकी प्रभु जी क्या हो गया आपको? बड़ा अरे 9-10 बजे की लाइट होती है. There is no problem. So we go to Harinam Sankirtan. I was doing Harinam Sankirtan along with a group of devotees. And as जैसे हरिनाम संकीर्तन हुआ, I took out the camera and started capturing. वो जानना था. This is beginning days of smartphone. ना? Smartphone आया तब की बात है. 13. And I quickly went and I saw the guys of what are you doing? He said I'm making video. Why? He said because I'm capturing happiness. I've never seen people so very happy like this. And I told our secret of happiness is our connection to Krishna. Krishna, the reservoir of, what is Prabhupada book? Krishna, the reservoir of pleasure. He's the reservoir of pleasure. And that is why we are taking that pleasure, reservoirs here, we are continuously taking the pleasure, and that's how the devotees are happy. So we'll start with this happy note, today's class. So before beginning, I would like to take blessings of His grace, Atmanam Guru, Vishwagoram Guru, all the senior Vaishnavas, Amashri Mataji, and all the devotees. At this note, we'd like to start today's program. Please repeat after me. I will recite this 3 times and then 3 devotees can recite. Evam prasanna manaso Bhagavat bhakti yogata Bhagavat tattva vijnanam Mukta sangasya jayate Evam prasanna manaso Bhagavat bhakti yogata Bhagavat tattva vijnanam Mukta sangasya jayate Evam prasanna manaso Bhagavat bhakti yogata Bhagavat tattva vijnanam Mukta sangasya jayate.
Evam prasanna manaso Bhagavat bhakti yogata Bhagavat vijnanam Mukta sangasya jayate. Evam prasanna manaso Bhagavat bhakti yogata Bhagavat vijnanam Mukta sangasya jayate. Evam prasanna manaso Bhagavat bhakti yogata Bhagavat vijnanam Mukta sangasya jayate.
Let's read the word to word meaning. Evam, thus, prasanna, enlivened, manasaha, of the mind. Saw the connection why we discussed about happiness? Evam, prasanna manasaha. Okay. Bhagavat bhakti, the devotional service of the Lord. Yogataha, by contact of. Bhagavat, regarding the personality of Godhead. Tattva, knowledge. Vijnanam, scientific. Mukta, liberated. Sangasya, of the association. Jayate, becomes effective. What is your favorite word here? Prasanna. How many of your favorite word became Prasanna over here? Reward. So this is very important. The devotee should be happy. And if devotee is not happy, Prabhupada writes in one place. Beautifully he writes, if you are performing bhakti, you are not happy, then we are breaking the four regulative principles. Very nice. Very heavy statement. Prabhupada says that. If you are doing bhakti, you are supposed to be happy. And if you are not happy, then you are somewhere breaking the four regulative. उनके मैं तो डर गया. I was very, very shaken. How can Prabhupada be so direct? But that's what Prabhupada is. Right? If you're breaking four legs, you will not be happy. Otherwise, you will be happy. Right? Yes. What else? A very wonderful thing over here is Tattva Jnana. Knowledge Vijnanam. Tattva Vijnanam. Bhagavat Tattva Vijnanam. The science of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yes, everybody will know everything about Krishna. This is that stage. And then, of course, Mukta Sangasya Jayate. Yesterday, our base Aruna Chitramati asked that when a person goes beyond three modes, that is the stage. Mukta Sangasya Jayate. Sangha normally refers to two things. Sangha can refer to association. We talk about this, right? The second verse of NY. Anyone knows what is the second verse? Atyahara Vinashati Janasangha. Materialistic association. What is the third verse? What does it start with? Bhakti Prasiddhyati. So what is the one more thing? Sangha Sangha kya aata hai? What comes? Baki sab don't worry. Tyag kar lenge. It's not so difficult. So there is Sangha Tyagat. Why will Rupa Goswami unnecessarily repeat? Because this Sangha and this Sangha is different. One Sangha refers to association of materialistic people, and the second Sangha refers to modes. Sangha Tyagat. One goes beyond the three modes, it can refer to attachment. Usually attachments are in three modes. Right? So here also Mukta Sangasya Jayate means he's gone beyond the three modes. Correct? Attachments. There is also a meaning point. Okay. Let us see the purport. More the purport, more the ecstasy. Yes, can someone read the translation? You can.
Was established in the mode of analyzed goodness, a man whose mind has been enlivened by a contact with devotional service to the Lord, gains positive scientific knowledge of the personality of Godhead in the stage of liberation from all material association.
Yes. So he's situated in which mode?
Unalloyed goodness.
How is the mind of this person? Enlivened, prasanna. Why prasanna? Because of the contact with bhakti. And what else? He gets positive scientific knowledge of Krishna, Bhagavat Tattva Vijnanam. And he's completely liberated from all material association. Right? So what stage is this in bhakti? Okay, palace starting say. What are the stages? First, Adav Shraddha. Second, Sadhu Sangha. Third, Bhajan Kriya. Fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh, Ruchi Asakti. तब तक हो गया था. So what does this particular stage represent? This stage represents Bhava and Prema. Now, before we go to the purport, we wanted to discuss some things about Bhava. Okay. What is the state of bhava characterized by? Prabhu, ecstasy, Prabhuji, ecstasy. Ecstasy. How many of you felt ecstasy? Some ecstasy, sometimes you felt. Such बात झूठी बोलना. How many of you cried in chanting? At least once. एक बार तो आता है, नहीं? Okay. Cried how? Crying to that kind of cry. How do you cry because of some touching point in Bhagavatam? Some touching point about Krishna. Krishna's quality really does some kind of thing. Okay, ecstasy. So ecstasy is tears. What else? Something vikar. Who knows? No experience probably. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Ultimately, your japa is going to. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Yeah. So we're discussing about bhava. Tears flowing from the eyes. What else as a symptom of bhava? Hair standing, very good. Anyone else? Yes. Voice faltering. What else? Unconscious, yes. Murcha. Next. Batao, you're not Bhavi Bhaktas. Yes, color transformation. Okay. कितना हो गया? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, 3 more. Yeah, dancing in madness. Unmalva, Nritya Lokabhaya. What else? Crying. Huh? Crying is tears. So, good morning. Shocked. Saptah. Become shocked. Stunned. Okay. Okay. That is what is unconscious. One more. Look, the perspiration. Actually, it's not dancing, it's trembling. Okay? So these are all bhava. Yes or no? How many of you agree these are all symptoms of bhava? They are called as satviki bhava. Satviki here means existential bhava. Satviki bhava. Or they are also called as ashtatattvika vikar, transformation. But Rupa Goswami says that this is not bhava. You are all telling this is bhava, this is not bhava. Why? Because any good actor also can imitate this. Yes or no? How many of you have become nervous when going to, you're told, come on, today's Bhagavatam class will be given by Nakul Prabhu. God, they got stunned. You immediately, why me? Can't we get stuck? So we have felt that we get nervous. Now imagine I call Nakul to come here. No, don't come. Immediately his hair stood up here. He started perspiring. So all these symptoms come under material situation also. Somebody hurts you, you cry. It's no big deal. Not at all. So all these things can be imitated by a very good actor and actress. Possible. But of course, that doesn't mean pure devotee doesn't experience the Ashtasattvika. So, but these are not the symptoms of bhava. The symptoms of bhav are these are the real symptoms of bhav. Repeat after me. Shantir avyartakalatvam विरक्तिर्मान शून्यता आशा बंध समुत्कंठा नामगाने सदा रुचिः आसक्तिस्तद्गुणाख्याने प्रीतिस्तद्वसतिस्थले यदि आद्योऽनुभावस्यो जातभावाङ्कुरे जने Shanti. Now this Shanti is not Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The meaning of Shanti over here is tolerance. Again, we discussed now. What was the first lecture I gave you on Friday? Live class. Art of tolerating co-oping situations. So one is in Bhava, you can tolerate. Avyartha kalatvam. He will not waste a single moment without serving Krishna. That is Avyartha kalatvam. Viraktir. What is the meaning of Virakti? That is Vairagya. Virakti means he doesn't see sense object as sense object at all. That is beyond Vairagya. Right? Mana Shunyata. He does not accept any respect. He doesn't need any respect. Asha Bandha. That means he has hope. Even if Krishna comes and tells Hare Krishna Prabhu, this lifetime will not go back to God. Okay, congrats. So don't do bhakti, go and live in Maya. Still he will have hope. No, I'll have hope against hope. That's called Asha Bandhana. Like look at Narad boy. Krishna told two things. He told Narad boy, I would like to tell you this life, sorry, you will not get me. And point two, next life you will surely get me. हम लोग होते तो मालक छोड़ देते. अगले लाइफ तो कर इस लाइफ तो मिलना है क्या? तो enjoy. अगले लाइफ तो पक्का मिलना है. So anyway will go back to what at next life. No, Asha Bandha. He continued. Namani anantasya hatat tapapradan. Ujani mandrani kritani sasmaran. Kampadyatam pushtamana kritasviha palantati. So, Madom Vatsa. He kept chanting and preaching. And one day he left body and went back to God. He got a spiritual body. He go back to body. He got a spiritual body. As good as that. That is called Asha Bandha. Samutkantha. What is Samutkantha? Now this Samutkantha only Indians can know. What is Samutkantha? Canada में Samutkantha नहीं मिलता. Why? Because I'll tell you some situation in India. In India, normally the maximum janta they travel in trains. And 99.99% of the trains become no, आपको नहीं पता होगा. They become late. गाड़ी नंबर 12125 अपने निर्धारित समय से 6 घंटा देरी से चल रही है. हमें इस असुविधा के लिए खेद है. They announce. So they what is the announcement? Subtitles. The train is running 6 hours late. Even after that, ये गाड़ी प्लेटफॉर्म नंबर 4 पे आई. People are not waiting. Nobody leave. They sit there. Very तौलिया सब बांध के उधर बैठ जाएंगे. This is India. And then after 6 minutes, there's bam, train immediately everyone look. After train आ गया क्या? What was the announcement? After 6 minutes, there is a one immediately they want to look. अपना आ गया क्या? This is called Samutkantha. They know it is 6 hours late, but even after 6 minutes, they want to see again. Kantha, Kantha is neck. They stick out their neck to see. Krishna prem mil raha hai. Krishna, are you there? That is called as Samutkantha. They have faith. Yes, they have faith. Samutkantha. There is a story. So there was a saint who had come to a country. In a country there was drought. Pani nahi, barish nahi. There was no rains. So he told, I am going to do some magic tomorrow. There will be rains. And everyone was very happy. So all of them came next day. Only one boy came with umbrella. So he had faith. It's going to rain. Correct? So that's called Samutkantha. Okay? Namagane Sada Ruchi. One is constantly chanting the holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Asakti Stad Gunakyane. He loves to glorify Krishna. Not that he loves to be Bhagavatam class. No, he's very humble. Up the I'm so thankful. But if asked something about Krishna, we would love to speak about Krishna. In our case, what happens? Rosie, can you say some 2-3 points about Krishna? नहीं पता है वो तो what is the latest gossip हाँ बता better I tell you everything I tell you each and every detail so we don't have this now आसक्ति बुला प्रीति स्थल वसति स्थल love to stay in Dham and serve in Dham wherever Lord has performed the wonderful pastimes. So in that particular song, the Bhakta Charana Renu, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that Gaura Amana Gesavastane Karilo Brahmana Ranye Sesavastana Hirivo Ami Pranayi Bhakta Sangi. So along with all the Pranayi Bhaktas, I would like to go to all those places where Krishna has performed wonderful pastimes. So this is the real Bhav. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These 9 qualities. It's a true Bhava. Right? Because those of you who want to know, this is Mandir Leela. This comes in Bhakti Rasamrita. 23rd chapter, 18 and 19 verse. You can note and you can read later. Okay. So Bhava also is compared. Now this, I am nowhere qualified to speak about all these things. I am not even in Saptah stage. But just telling. So before it begins to rain, yes, before it begins to rain, what all happens? Can someone share? Clouds come. Ghane ghane badal. Yes, it is blackish rain clouds come. What else? Thunder. Thundering sound comes. Okay. Then lightning happens. Cool wind. Cool wind is blowing. And the mud starts smelling. You notice that? Yes, mud starts smelling. So by all these things, what we come to know? Rain is going to come. Similarly, Bhava is called the preliminary stage of rain. When Bhava comes, Bhava is like that, conditions before the rain. And Prema is the actual rain. So it's called the preliminary stage of Prema. If you see the Shastras properly, there is no much description of Prema, there is description of Bhava. Because Prema is something which you only can experience. You cannot describe. But Bhava has some measure. I would like to ask one more question. There are 9 qualities of Bhava. Can we imitate one out of those 9? Something is possible. But anyways, there's one thing we can definitely do. Become more tolerant. That is, we act tolerant. We are not naturally tolerant. Good try. Anyone else? Constantly chanting. That's not possible till Trina Rabbi Shumichana Karo Rabbi Saitna Amanina Mandena. It's only possible in this stage of now. Good try again. Yes. One loud round of applause for him. Loud, I said. Avyakta Kalatvam. Not wasting time in Krishna's service. That we can do. So when a sadhana bhakta does not waste this time, is constantly engaged, eventually comes to the state of bhava with a constant engagement. So that is the secret how to come from sadhana bhakti to bhava. Constant engagement. Right? Now we'll go to the purport. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki, yes.
The Bhagavad Gita 7.3, he said that out of many thousands of ordinary men, one positive man can be worth for perfection in life. Mostly men are conducted by the modes of passion and ignorance, and thus they are engaged always in lust, desire, hankering, ignorance, and sin. Out of many such man-like animals, there is actually a man who knows the responsibility of human life and thus tries to make life perfect by following the prescribed duty. And out of many thousands of such persons who have attained success in human life, one may know scientifically about the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. In the same Bhagavad Gita 18.55, it is also said that scientific knowledge of Sri Krishna is understood only by the process of devotional service, Bhakti Yoga.
So Prabhupada has quoted only two shlokas here from Bhagavad. We'll see those shlokas. First he quotes 7.3. Repeat after me. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yadati siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kaschit mam veti tatvatah. Out of thousands of regular people, yes, one may endeavor for perfection, which means one may perform one sadhana. And out of thousands such sadhakas, one will reach the stage of prema. The purpose of this particular statement is Krishna is not discouraging anyone. He's just speaking about the quality of bhakti or sudurlabha. Bhakti is very rare, sudurlabha. This is one of the characteristics of bhakti. The fifth characteristic, sudurlabha. It's very rare. ऐसे हजार साधकों में एक प्रेम भक्ति होता है. And then Krishna says further in the 18.55. Please repeat after me. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavanyaschaspmi tatvatah tato mam tatvato jnatva vishate tad anantaram. Yes. So, ऐसे प्रेमी भक्ता Bhaktya mam abhijanati. Yesterday we discussed something about ghee. We discussed about ghee or not? So whenever Shastras say ghee, what do they mean? Desi gai ka shuddha ghee. That is the meaning of ghee. They don't say buffalo ghee, donkey ghee, something like that. Ghee means desi gai ka shuddha ghee. Similarly, bhakti means pure devotee, not poor devotees. We discussed this. So bhaktya mam abhijanati. Only bhaktya can know the tattva. Tato gnam tattvato jnatva. So Bhagavat tattva. So this Bhagavat tattva is only possible to be known completely on the stage of prema. Correct? So Prabhupada is mentioning this particular words. Prema. Prabhupada's Guru Maharaj, when Prabhupada would be asked, please tell us something about your Guru Maharaj. And Prabhupada would say, what can I tell about my Guru Maharaj? He's a Vaikuntha man. He would always say that. He's a Vaikuntha man. What else can I say about him? So Prabhupada got initiated by His Divine Grace, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. At that period of time, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was the most learned personality on the planet. His vocabulary was more than Shakespeare. When the Britishers used to come and talk to him, at that particular point of time, they used to come with dictionary because they did not understand what he's saying. That was his knowledge. He had so much knowledge of Surya Siddhanta and all other varieties of astrology that there were a lot of proposals coming for him for marriage. He stopped his education so that no proposals come. He chose to be uneducated. So very learned person. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He had electric memory. What's the meaning of electric memory? You say something, you see something, you hear something, you will never forget. कितना अच्छा होता है हमको मिल जाता है खास करके हमको नहीं मिला हमारे बच्चे को दे दो बेचारा पास हो जाएगा electric memory. That was Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. On the contrary, he took initiation from whom? His divine grace, Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji. Long full form, no? Yes, his divine grace, Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji. What was his educational qualification? He did not know even how to sign his name. Yes, he was not literate, so to speak, in material sense. And he was not very learned in Shastras. What Babaji Maharaj used to do? He used to go and Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare. If you ask address, Babaji Maharaj is where is he? He will say, I don't know. Because he can be anywhere. He will be where Krishna wants him to be. Anywhere. You just have to keep searching for him. Somewhere you'll find him. So, but people used to somehow find Babaji Maharaj and ask for blessing. Babaji Maharaj. आपको आशीर्वाद दे क्या आशीर्वाद चाहिए बहुत पैसा मिले आशीर्वाद दीजिए और क्या चाहिए कि हमारा बेटी का शादी हो जाए आशीर्वाद हमारे बच्चे का विदेश में जॉब लग जाए आशीर्वाद दीजिए like he got fed up he really got fed up of all these materialistic people he went into a latrine which latrine public latrine not a Canada India wala yes special fragrance and effects which come so Indian public latrine mein he used to chant it so that these people don't come and disturb him. And it was said that he had so much of devotion and so much of faith in the chanting that the bricks of the latrine started chanting. The bricks were chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That was Srila Gaura Kishore Baba. And he was actually, so to say, materially, they call Anguta Chap. They didn't know how to sign his name. But Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, whenever he would have a doubt in Shastra, he will go and ask him. And he was directly in touch with Krishna. He would say, I will ask Krishna and then he would ask Krishna and give the answer. Because who can know Krishna more than Krishna? So this is Bhagavat Tattva Vijnana. Lagav Krishna Bhagavat Maharaj ki, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki, Srila Krishna Prabhupada ki. I would like to tell a story of one more South India. बहुत बार लोग आगे पूछते बोलते आप भी साउथ इंडियन हैं यस एंड हाफ साउथ इंडियन हाफ नॉर्थ इंडियन लेकिन फुल देसी फुल इंडियन दैट्स व्हाई नेवर लेट आत्माराम को लिटरली 3-4 टाइम्स ही सेड पहली बार इंडिया से बाहर निकला है ट्रू देसी 34 years I've been and I've come now right so here there was a very wonderful devotee from a Shudra background he was a Shudra in Varna sense. And South Indian Brahmanas are very strict about that, but still, he had this wonderful quality because he had love for Krishna. He could talk to Krishna. So he was the person who was given the service of Chamar lag raha hai? Yeah, he would do Chamar. Jhadu lag raha hai na? Samajhe, Chamar. He would do Chamar for Varadaraj Perumal Swami. Just the Varadaraj, Kanchi Varadaraj. How many of you been to Varadaraj Swami Perumal, Kanchipuram? 1, 2, 3. Atmanam Prabhu, South India Yatra. लेके जाएंगे. He's happy. मैंने हाँ बोल दिया. हरि बोल. We should go. It said he's Varadaraj. Varadaraj means he can give you any benediction that you want. Very dasyasi me kaman varam tvam varadarshava. Kamanam hridya samroham bhavatastu vrinvaram. But there's only one benediction you should ideally ask for. That Maharaj says. Then let me have no material defense. That's the blessing you should ask from Varadaraj Swami. So he used to fan Varadaraj Swami. Who? This devotee's name was Kanchi Purna. And even this devotee, Kanchi Purna, many big scholars, including Sripad Ramanujacharya, used to go and ask him questions. And what he would do? I will ask the Lord and give answers. He would talk to Kanchi Varadaraj Swami and he would answer. So this is the doubt. And they used to offer obeisances to him, not to Lord. They didn't know इनका inner connection, इनका setting है. या आप इसको क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे भगवान को पूछ के वापस दे देगा आंसर. They didn't know that. But their connection with the Bhagavat Tattva Vijnana. So just one such pastime because यहाँ तक पहुंच जाते हैं और pastime बताओ out of topic चलेगा? So once what happened? One devotee, yes, he came and asked the Lord, he tell Kanchi Purna, please tell us when I go back to Godhead. Because Kanchi Purna दो बताएगा, सच बताएगा. सच के सिवा कुछ नहीं बोलेगा. Everyone knew that. He asked the Lord, Lord told you will definitely go back to Godhead in this life. Very well. So ticket confirmed मिल गया. So he was very happy. He thanked him. He fell at the feet of Kanchi Purna and went. But Kanchi Purna got a question. He got a question, when will I go back to Godhead? ऐसा कभी सोचा ही नहीं. He never asked. He never thought also. So he just asked Varadaraj Swami, when I will go back to Godhead? He said, Pata nahi. Lord said, Pata nahi. The first time Lord said, Pata nahi. Yaar, Pata nahi? Then Bhagavan, why like this you're telling? I want to eternally serve you. He said, I will only take those people back to Godhead who serve my devotees. अच्छा ये कांचीपुरम की तो बहुत tough है. Very tough. You would also seen, right? So senior devotee comes. Very senior devotee has come. He's trying to use that card. And what will happen? 10, 12 devotees will run. Prabhuji, what? I'm coming. He just picks up a jhadu. Prabhuji, आप नहीं. He picks up the ladder to serve. Prabhuji, आपसे कैसे सेवा लेंगे? आप बैठिए. Senior devotees को service मिलना सुदूर में बाहर. Very difficult. Now who will accept service from Kanchipurna? बराबर ना, मुश्किल है ना. But Lord ने clearly terms and conditions लिखा. Back to God कौन जाएगा? To serve my devotees. अब क्या करें? Of course, this is Leela. Because Lord wants to teach Kainkarya. Kainkarya Bhav. It means servant of the servant. To all of them. So Kanchipurna disgraced himself. He disgraced and he went to Ramanujacharya and told that, oh Lord, I want to do some service to you. I'm a very simple person. Ramanujacharya said, okay, you can do some service. So he served. But just when service was going on, Ramanujacharya felt something strange about this. How can you make her like that? I've seen this fellow somewhere. Who is this guy? And finally, after service was over, he realized this fellow is, hey, Kanchipurna, he cheated me. And Ramanujacharya started, I have taken service from Lord's servant. What will happen to me? So this is the competition that goes on. Who will serve whom? So main point again here is Bhagavat Tattva Vijnanam when it comes, when we are in contact with God. Bhagavan se baate karte. This very wonderful disciple of Sri Prabhupada is Grace Sankarshan Das Adhikari. How many of you know him? Yes, amazing soul. So he often takes question answers. And he was my actual inspiration for Sridhi Varpur, his truth works book. So he doesn't know. He English mein karta hai, Hindi mein karegi. That was the inspiration there. So once he was telling us a very beautiful point. He said, you know what Prabhupada instructed us? Prabhupada instructed us to love Krishna. I'm repeating as it is what he said. Prabhupada instructed us that you should see Krishna eventually. And Prabhupada instructed us that we should talk to Krishna. We should all have such aspirations. That's the instruction we got from Prabhupada. So he constantly prays that may I receive this particular, and receive this instruction, may I get the power or empowerment to carry on this. So when his devotee is able to get in contact with Krishna, right? Apna contact both time lagta hai na. Take out the device, check the network, dial the number, wait for them to pick up. Lot of time for contact. But here, the devotee is constantly in touch with Krishna. Not only Krishna, also Guru. Once Srila Prabhupada was passing through, he was coming from Calcutta. How do you see Prabhupada's car in Mayapur? Yes, maroon color car. And beautiful. That is not maroon, it's magenta pink. So Prabhupada used to come from Calcutta to Mayapur. Prabhupada was passing through the Simant Vitru, he was coming. And Chaitanya Mat was there. What is Chaitanya Mat? There is Samadhi of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, his Guru. He just passed and went. And Prabhupada passed from there, and all others started passing, comment on Prabhupada. Look at Abharichara. He sannyasi ban gaya Bhaktivedanta Swami. He did not even come to offer reference to Guru. What is this? He has become very proud and puffed up. They started the gossip. And ISKCON temple is not very far from Chaitanya. So dhire that gossip came into ISKCON temple. And even Prabhupada disciples, they didn't become offensive to Prabhupada, but they were also push. And one devotee had the courage to face Srila Prabhupada. He didn't even question Prabhupada. He said, ऐसा आपके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. Prabhupada ji ऐसे लोग बात कर रहे हैं. लोग बोल रहे हैं. What is that? Prabhupada, you passed through the Chaitanya Mat and you did not stop and go and all this stuff. So what? I'm always in touch with my Guru. Is there any point of time I'm disconnected from my Guru? I'm always in touch with him. I'm never alone. So this is called a connection. To such connected devotees, the Bhagavat Tattva Vijnana is. All right, we go to the next paragraph. School read.
The very same thing is confirmed here in the above words. No ordinary man, or even one who has attained success in human life, can know scientifically or perfectly the personality of Godhead. Perfection of human life is attained when one can understand that he is not the product of matter, but is in fact spirit. As soon as one understands that he has nothing to do with matter, he at once ceases his material anchorings and becomes enlivened as a spiritual being. This attainment of success is possible when one is above the modes of passion and ignorance, or in other words, when one is actually a Brahmana by qualification. A Brahmana is a symbol of Sattva Guna, or the mode of goodness, and others who are not in the mode of goodness are either Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Sudras, or less than the Sudras. The Brahmanical stage is the highest stage of human life because of its good qualities. So, already a Brahmana.
I'm just going. Yeah.
So
One cannot.
Okay, thank you. So one cannot be a devotee unless one at least qualifies as a Brahmana. The devotee is already a Brahmana by action, but that is not the end of it. As referred to above, such a Brahmana has to become a Vaishnava, in fact, to be actually in the transcendental stage. A pure Vaishnava is a liberated soul and is transcendental even to the position of the Brahmana. In the material stage, even a Brahmana is also a conditioned soul, because although in the Brahmanical stage, the conception of Brahman or transcendence is realized, scientific knowledge of the Supreme Lord is lacking. One has to surpass the Brahmanical stage and reach the Vasudeva stage to understand the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. The science of the personality of Godhead is the subject matter for study by the postgraduate students in the spiritual life. Foolish men or men with a poor fund of knowledge do not understand the Supreme Lord and they interpret Krishna according to their respective whims. The fact is, however, that one cannot understand the size of the personality of Godhead unless one is free from the contamination of the material modes, even up to the stage of Brahmana. When a qualified Brahmana actually becomes a Vaishnava in the enlivened stage of liberation, he can know what is actually the personality of Godhead.
Thank you. Don't worry, there's a big purport, but it has very simple meaning. Meaning is very simple. You can all repeat after me. Janmana jayate shudra samskara bhavet vija veda patet bhavet vipra brahma janati brahmana. So by default, everybody takes birth. Prati janme janme pita mata paye. So such a person is actually janmana jayate shudra. By birth, everybody is actually. What is the meaning of this word shudra? Is it untouchable? No. Shudra means untrained. Untrained. Janmana jayate shudra. Kalau shudra sambhava. This is a statement from Skandapura. Kalau shudra sambhava. Majority of the population of Kaliuga will be shudra. They will not take training in Varnashram. So Janmana by default everybody shudra. It's not that Prabhupada says many times, doctor's son becomes doctor just because I'm doctor's son. No, you are an uneducated fellow. You have to go through schooling, you have to do medical college, you have to attain your MD, and then finally you practice and you become a doctor. Right? Correct. Agreed. So now, when one gets a spiritual master, he does the Upanayana Samskara. Upanayana Samskara. What is the meaning of Upanayana? Upanayana. Upa means to come closer, and Nayana means getting the Shastra Chakshi. So Upanayana means one getting closer to study the Upanishad. He becomes qualified to study that. Then one becomes a Dvija. Now Dvija is called as twice born. Dvi means two, Ja means Janma, Dusra Janma. So first birth one takes from parents, and the second birth is given by Guru, the spiritual master. He is called as twice born. Even a bird is called twice born. How? Because the bird lays eggs, first bird, and then the egg hatches, second birth. So bird is also called Dvijanma, but here the second birth is because of spiritual master. And usually the spiritual master blesses the disciple with the sacred child. So that means he is fit to study the Upanishads. But now he's fit to study, but now he's supposed to study. So after he studies under guidance of Guru, Veda Pate, Bhavet Vipra. He's called as Vipra. He studied, well educated. And then he studies, then he does not simply study to realize also. Brahma Janati iti. So Prabhupada mentioned a very beautiful statement, especially about Brahmana. He mentioned that moment you understand matter does not matter. Matter doesn't matter. Then one will give up all varieties of sense gratification and surrender. I have a very wonderful story in this regard. And this is a story we have heard in childhood also. Once what happened, there was a lioness. A lioness gave birth to a cub. And somehow the lioness was going along with the cub, and somehow the cub got lost. We all know the story. The cub got lost, and the cub got lost in a herd of sheep. So all these sheep were bleating. And his lion also was crying. It's like never was it. They practice called sadhana. Do sadhana properly. You try. Keep trying. He's trying to do that. On the other hand, the lioness was very morose because she had lost her cub. So another day, when the lioness had gone for hunting, yes, she had gone to the herd of sheep. So she went there, and the lioness roared. And as soon as she roared, all of the sheep started running in different directions. They started running. And then she saw one special sheep is there. The sheep tried to run. So she gave up. She gave up all the other sheep. Abhi khana chodo, beta bhi gaya. She went and caught this. And this cub said, please, mere ko jaane do, mere ko mat maro. I'm not going to kill you. No, no, please. You're a very dangerous creature. They told me to stay away from lioness. She said, I'm your mother. No, no, no. How is it, mother? I am a sheep. You're a lion. Come here. She took him to the Bo River. I mean, pond. वहां पे ऐसी शो देखो अपना फेस कट कितना मिलता है. हाँ मिलता तो है. देखो मैं तेरी मम्मा हूँ और तुम हो मेरे बेटे हो. अच्छा. Then he gave up the sheep business. He stopped bleeding. करना बंद कर दिया. Started roaring like a lion. Yes. So similarly, what is happening is even the living entity is very powerful actually. Living entity Jiva is very powerful. But he's bleating like a sheep in Sanskrit. Bhukta bhoga parityakta dushta doshat nitya sahat. Na ishwarasya ashubham datte swe mahini sitasya cha. Yes. The moment you understand matter does not matter, like this, that Sambandha Jnana book. Oh, we actually belong to Krishna. We are Krishna's part and parcel. Then one will have nothing to do and take it. There's another similar story, same thing. So there was parents. They were living in a village, something like Vrindavan, and they wanted their daughter to get very good education, material education. So they sent her to Delhi, New Delhi, past and somehow in Canada I have to search such examples. I don't know much. I have only few places downtown, but then Panorama, BAM, जा रहे हैं कुछ एडमिंटन ऐसी जगह जानता हूँ मैं ज्यादा नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टैंड so whatever. I know very few places, so please bear with my Indian examples. So they sent her there. They sent her in childhood only. And that was actually Mausi, the sister of her mother. They started staying there, started staying there. She had her cousins also. These cousins they used to call Mausi Ma, Ma, they used to call her. She started calling Mausi as Ma. Mausi used to keep telling, I'm not your Ma, I'm your Mausi. So she used to still call Mama, Papa, Mama, Papa. So she grew up with Mausa and Mausi, calling them Mama and Papa, forgetting the true Mama and Papa. That is all of this. Our true Mama, Papa, Radha Madhav. They are our real Mama, Papa. We have forgotten that, and whom we have made as Mama? Maya. Maya baby ko Mama bana diya. But she's actually making us Mama. She's cheating us thoroughly. That's what she's doing. So it's very important that we realize this. So this is the Brahma Jana. He understands I am spirit soul, I belong to Krishna, I don't belong to this material world. And then when he acts on that Brahma Jnana, yes, knowing that one is not the body, one is soul is not enough, when you act on it, you become a Vaishnava. Acting on Brahman platform. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Bhagasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. Iti Pumsa, Vishnu, Bhaktis Chain, Navalakshana, Priyata Bhagavat Yadda, Tanmanye, Anhitam Uttamam. That person becomes a Vaishnava who engages in service of Bhagavan. There is nothing higher than this. So this is the platform of Vaishnava. So Shudra, Vija, Vipra, Brahmana, we don't stop at Brahman platform. What does Krishna say in the Bhagavad Gita? Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma Nashochati Nakamshati Samasarveshu Bhuteshu Mad Bhakti Labate Para. So there is so much spoken about Brahmanical platform. I would like to speak something about this as well. Prabhupada says very clearly, unless one becomes a Brahmana, one cannot become a Vaishnava. So what does Brahmanical platform or Brahman refer to in this context? Any of you would like to throw some light? Brahmanical platform या Brahman platform क्या है? Exactly, कौन बताएगा? मैं कीजिए. Very good. Coming to mode of. Okay, then. Yes. Knowledge. The Brahmana gains knowledge. Patan Patam Desanyadan Dana. He is always in contact with knowledge, Shastras. Very good. What else? Yes. Sense control. Very good. Discipline, sense control. Yeah. Very good. Cleanliness. What else? Truthfulness. Yes, Dharma. He follows Dharma. Brahmana is truthful. He's merciful. Very good. He's preaching and distributing mercy to others. Yeah. We can keep going on. Brahmana has numerous qualities. Vipra Vishad Gunayuta Daravindanava. Vishad. Actually, there are 12 main qualities of Brahmana. With many of these you covered. Yeah. Humble. 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 Austere. Okay. Austere. Good. Nice brainstorming activity. So mainly, Brahmana means a person in the mode of goodness. We have to develop this sattva. Because without sattva, we cannot understand Bhagavat Tattva. It requires sattva to understand this tattva. Very important. So Brahmanical platforming is sattva samajhna बहुत important है. So this sattva, how exactly do we develop this mode of goodness? This cultivating mode of goodness is a very, very important aspect for all devotees. Sattva guna. Sattva guna mainly comes when you regulate your sleep, your diet, your habits, and your work. Nothing but Bhagavad Gita 6.70. Yukta ahara viharascha. Yukta cheshtasa karmashu. Yukta sapnava bhodasya. Yogo bhavati dukkha. For the youth, I have just taken this lifestyle management. That is actually coming to a Brahminic platform. So when this is done, automatically all other things will follow. So regulation is very important, especially in the aspect of sleeping, diet, habits, and work. The चीजें हम regulate करते हैं अच्छे से, then we come to the platform of goodness, regulation. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Any questions? Yes, Mataji.
And work. So when you say work, can you expand on that?
Thank you for asking this question. 1 minute, I'll get the purport directly. Why should I speak? Let Prabhupada speak. All right, yeah. The question is, when you talk about regulating work, what exactly does it mean? That's a question. Yeah, very good. Mataji, please take the mic again and read it. Okay, we'll read one line before also.
One must find some time for hearing Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. This is Vedic culture. One should work 8 hours at the most on his livelihood, and either in the afternoon or in the evening. Householder should associate with devotees to hear about the incarnations of Krishna and his activities, and thus be gradually liberated from the clutches of mind.
So what is the regulation of work? Find the correct answer. That is regulation. And also, regulating work means somehow finding time for sadhusam ashrama. This, I hope Prabhupada has spoken, because you may say, after the काम करता है. So you will tell me, but Prabhupada is being grace. He's taken Brahminical training. You can note 7, 14, 3 and 4. Read the whole thing, beautiful. The ideal family life, beautiful section. All the rest should read this. Okay? Grihastha. Are you a householder? Congratulations. Anyone else? There's any Mataji, you have a question. My Lord, exact same. God sisters, soul sisters.
They are
I know. But anyway, Krishna inspired both of them at the same time to ask the same question. Okay? Yes, Shivanka Krishna Prabhu.
It's very difficult that the whole of Brahminism was here. It's not because we see this purpose when we see it happen.
Okay. Which came first, the hen or the egg? That is the question he's asking. Well, okay, anda ya murgi. He's telling I cannot become. If I will first to become Brahmana, then Vaishnava, it's very difficult to become Brahmana. Or should we become Vaishnava, then try to become Brahmana? Kya karenge? What exactly do we do? So which comes first? Okay, Prabhupada has put us in puzzle. Unless one is a Brahmana, one cannot become Vaishnava. Correct? And he is confident more, I can become easier Vaishnava. Prabhuji, I will become Vaishnava and through that I will develop Brahmanic qualification. Konsa such है? Which is correct? Let's have vote, democracy. Option 1 or 2? How many of them say option 1? How many say option 2? You have to raise hand, bro. It's your option only. Yeah, same thing. More or less the same. Yes, Prabhu. Definitely it will do it. But what is Prabhupada telling here? We cannot become a sadhana bhakta without actually the Brahmanical qualities. So we have to we have to gradually develop these qualities also. We cannot practice sadhana bhakti. Even if you see Rupa Goswami gives the 64 principles. In that 64 principles, how it is divided? You read the 8th chapter and read. First 10 are don'ts, which we should not do. If you do these don'ts, then you become a sadhaka. Then next 10 qualities you do, then you become a sadhana bhakta. And then 39 are the processes. And the last 5, you can't do any of these things, definitely do this. But this is must. Without this, you don't qualify as sadhaka. Without this, you cannot be sadhana bhakta. And if you analyze what is this is becoming brahmanical. उसके बाद वो आता है साधु संग नाम कीर्तन भागवत श्रवण मथुरा वास श्री मूर्ति श्रद्धया सेवन. And this contains various other processes. ऊर्जा व्रत रखना, कार्तिक मास का व्रत रखना, all this comes under these 39. But पहले क्या आता है? पहले रूप संग. Even Rupa Goswami Pad is embedded within our system of sadhana bhakti, the first brahmanical qualification. Get it now? So by starting the process of sadhana bhakti itself is designed in such a way, yeah, you develop this brahmanical qualification. Bhagavad Krishna who is not still convinced. You read, then only 8 you read. It takes some time. No, but what I'm just telling in essence, okay, what is sadhana bhakti? Do you agree it's 64 regulative principles? यही है ना 64 अंगी है ना साधना भक्ति. Thank you. This much so far you agreed? एनओडी पढ़ा है? दिखाता हूँ. Don't worry. It's the law book of ISKCON. Yes, please. Guna karma vibhagasa. Initiation. Yes, it's correct. Thank you for clarifying that point. So Brahmana, whenever we speak of Brahmana, it's the Brahmanical qualities, not the second initiation. No. Is that okay? It's the Brahmanical qualities. Thank you, Rohit. It was helpful. See this. So here the 64 regulative principles come. Got it? List. 6th chapter. Yeah. So first he gives the list of 10 items. This becomes Brahmana. Accepting Guru. The moment you accept Guru, that's the beginning of Brahmanical life, correct? Diksha, Bija. Like that. Obeying orders, following. What is this? This is Brahmanical. There is no question of chanting Hare Krishna here at all. It's becoming Brahmanical. Next 10 items. These are don'ts. Do's and don'ts. Then you become sadhana bhakta. And then now you do the links, 39 links. And finally the last 5. So please read this chapter. How to discharge devotion service. The 4 regulative principles if you follow, that is not even considered. Why? Because 4 regulative principles follow nahi is not even human being. To become human, you have to follow 4 regulations. So, pehle, manushyatvam, then mumukshatvam, sadguru sevana. Got it, na? 4 regulative principles follow karna hoga, human life follow. That is, Rupa Goswami is not even writing them. So, karna hi hai. Okay, na? He speaks about the 64 regulative principles. Raga, Dvesha, Mumta, Istu, Vishyan, Indriya, Charan. Atma, Vishya, Videya, Atma, Prasadam, Adhikacha. Videya, Atma. Regulative principles of freedom, which Krishna gives in 2.64. And you see 2.64 ka 64 principles nikala hai. He's read the Shastras and very nicely made. You follow the 64. Even you come to ISKCON temple, you attend the morning program, you are going to cover at least 50 to 50. Just by doing the full morning. 50 to ho jata, 50. That's the power how Prabhupada has packaged the 64 regulative principles in the morning program. So that is what is getting up early. Brahmanical, right? The Brahmanical principles. So unless we follow the Brahmanical principles, we will not be able to attain Vaishnava. Why is Prabhupada writing this statement? He's written this in first canto before even going. He's not gone to America yet. He's still in India. So Prabhupada, what he did was, Prabhupada, in 1965, he went to West. Correct? Came to West. Sorry. I still think I'm in India. 66, he established Indian International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And he gave everyone Hare Krishna Mahamantra. In 67, he taught people Narasimha. Very important. Narasimha. 1970, he established morning program. It took so much time for Prabhupada to establish. So here, in this case, Prabhupada observed that the many devotees, they are not waking up in the morning, they're becoming lazy, missing their rounds, sleeping late, getting up late. The Prabhupada said, now I have to establish Mangala, the Brahmanical standards. Then people will rise early in the morning, worship the deities. Correct? Then automatically they will become Bhakti Vaishnavas. So this Brahmanical standard helped people to keep the Vaishnava hosts better. Does this help, Prabhu? No worries. Yes. So Kuliya Brahmasis, they ask Kulingram, the three questions they ask. Kuliya, Kulingram, first, anyone who chants the holy name even once is Vaishnava. But that Vaishnava is a Prakrit Vaishnava, not the big Vaishnava. Then who chants constantly, second class. And upon seeing whom one remembers Krishna is the first class. So even there are gradations. Even if you see Rupa Goswami in NOI verse number 5, he mentions three classes of Vaishnavas. Krishneti yasya viritam manasadriyeta, ikshasti tes pranativischa vadantam isham, shushushaya gajana vigya mananyamanya, nindadi sunyam idamikshita sangalapla. One who is chanting the holy names, we should offer respect in mind. Somebody who is worshipping the deities, we should offer pranam. And somebody who is nindadi shunyam, who is a pure Mahabhagavata, we should associate and serve that Vaishnava. So there are three levels of Vaishnavas. Okay? Yes, Brahmanical Vaishnava is that second class Vaishnava. That is the Brahmanical. Right? No. Yes, that means the first category is chanting, but still you should be happy. Because that person is still under the shower. He will get purified. So be happy. He will eventually get purified and become a pure-hearted Vaishnava. This time is separate. He's under the shower. But we may not offer him the respect that we offer to the person who is already following the Brahminical standards. Okay? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jagat Guru Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Mantrashri Bhagavatam ki jai.
Let's go.
Yes, Prasadam? Yes. Any meeting without eating is cheating. Please go ahead, Prasad. Yes.